Hey, it's Ryan Cavino with Northeast Realty Partners and Ryan at RyanCavino.com, RyanCavinoRealEstate.com, bringing you the Wakefield, Mass. Single family market update for the week ending March 3rd. Let's take a look at what happened, what came on, what went under agreement, and one true new listing, 21 Sherman Road. It's a 3 bedroom, 1 bath Cape. It's pretty nice looking. Has an updated kitchen with, or a fairly updated kitchen. You can see here that there's some newer cabinetry, granite, stainless steel dishwasher, nice sink. But when we go to the next picture, we got an older stove and a nice piece of granite desk next to it, and a little bit of an older fridge. It does have 3 bedrooms and 1 full bath, which does look to be updated as well to a degree, and it's about 1,170 square feet with a finished basement. I wish some of these shrubs were cut here, and I'm wondering when this picture was taken, considering the snow on the ground right now. But it says for about 307, came on the market just 1 day ago, or 3 days ago, and then we have 41 Pleasant Street, which came on 105 days ago, and now is back on. So let's take a look at what happened here. Came on at 374 and basically expired on March 1st, came back on. So this one has been on for a while, so we're going to have to delete this one. That one snuck through. Then we have one under agreement at 11 Franklin at 344. It's been on for 264 days. It is right off of Main Street, and it has a nice colonial feel to it. Pretty move-in ready. I mean, the carpet does look a little bit dated, but the kitchen is certainly nice, and the tile looks very attractive. Nice staircase heading up. Looks like there's a third floor as well, judging by the layout of the pictures. And some wonderful pool in the backyard. Nice little yard. A pretty cute colonial at 344. Went under agreement after 264 days, and the price started at 409. So that's probably had something to do with it taking that long. What sold? We got 157 Vernon Street. This sold for 284. This is a colonial that's almost 1,900 square feet. There's 4 bedrooms, there's 2 baths. It does have some wood paneling. We've seen this property before. The kitchen does look a little bit dated, and the washer dryers in the kitchen as well. It took about 139 days and started at 339, which probably had something to do with it as well, taking that long. It ended up selling for about $45,000 less than the asking price when it came on 100 and some odd days ago, which is more than 10% of the asking price. 34 Byron Street. This came on and sold very quickly in 23 days, and sold for $3,000 over the asking. Let's see if there's any concessions being made. Nope, unless they did not put them in. But this is a nice colonial, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bath. Not too many pictures, but a nice quiet street it looks like, and good job with pricing, because this one went in 23 days over asking. 24 Pierce Ave. I hope you guys can recognize that too, because this property took 23 days, that's 3 weeks, and it got $3,000 over the asking price. So what that tells you is that if you're pricing it right, you're going to get close to your asking, if not over above asking. So listen to your realtors to get the best price possible in the fastest time. Like this one, 24 Pierce Ave, sold for $349 in 49 days. Started at $379, so probably right after it had its price reduction, it got activity. It does have some wood paneling, which is a little bit older. The kitchen was nice, and it is a true Cape home that has probably been well cared for many, many years. And let's see when. Dropped to 369, went under agreement, back on the market, 349, extended, under agreement, and then sold. So they were right in the range when they started getting activity, and it took a little bit of some price adjustments to get it there. 14 Houston Street's a Garrison. It sold for 338. It's a 4 bedroom, 2 bath, and Could use a little updating, but it's certainly, without a doubt, move-in ready. You could just do a little paint to fit your needs. It's on the market for 244 days, and it started at 429, which is probably why it took 244 days. It had to drop almost $100,000 to get activity and eventually sell. Lastly, 7 Robin Road took 119 days. It's a great neighborhood. This is on the market for 409. This property's move-in ready. Without a doubt, it has some carpet if you wanted to replace that. There is hardwood down, so I'm assuming there's some hardwood throughout. There is, it started at 419, ended up selling for 400, which is about 5% less than the asking price. Had a lot of new features to it: new roof, siding, windows, heating system, and hot water tank. So let's throw in all of Wakefield this week and see where we stand. So there's currently 45 listings. It's an average asking price of $461 and a market time of 114 days. Now the property one that went under agreement this week was $344, and it took 264 days. And if I recall correctly, this property was priced a lot higher previously. Started at 409, so that is why we think it took 264 days, because it started so much higher. And then what sold, we had 5 with an average sales price of $343 and a market time of 133 days. So you can see that even though the solds this week are less than the average asking price, the days on market are still higher, and that had something to do with the 14 Houston and 157 Vernon, which were priced a little bit higher than where they should be for what they sold for, or what the market bared at that time. Maybe at a different course in its life it was worth that, but it was still 2011 now, and those are the prices that the market bared for those homes. If you have any questions, you can give me a shout, Ryan at ryancavino.com.